Greg Hopkins at the Bahrain Air Show. It's a very busy air show. There's a lot of people here, as you'll probably see in the next few minutes. We need about 5 days to go through everything, but we've only got 3, but we'll do our best for the moment and have a look around.
Having been deputised by His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Prime Minister, attended a stunning opening of the 2014 Bahrain International Air Show. With something like 4 hours of spectacular and breathtaking air displays going on, it is, to say the least, daringly entertaining. Even if you have no interest in aeroplanes whatsoever, you can't deny this is one show you really don't want to miss. Looking around Sakhir, there are almost as many bystanders viewing much of the display from the surrounding Jebel as well. This is the 3rd Bahrain International Air Show, and a rather brilliant show it is, easily on par with some of the best elsewhere in the world, and the Farnborough people have done a splendid job, the best to date so far judging by the turnout. And if you look at all the news footage that's been going out, you can see it's very, very busy. It's something that Bahrain should be very proud of. With the first day so packed out, surely business is being done. Now, it's not a coincidence that Bahrain is hosting the Great British Week at the same time as the air show. This is an event which celebrates the 200 years of the strong bond between Bahrain and Britain. This is under the patronage of the British Embassy here, and in itself quite a big turnout, with many local companies with British connections taking an active sponsorship, along with hotels, restaurants and clubs taking on a strong British theme. You've also no doubt seen the minis going around town with all the Union Jacks on and the words "great" plastered all over it. In fact, I've been driving one all week. On top of that, the iconic London Red Bus. And incidentally, there are 3 such buses roaming around the world on display. I found that out talking to the Belfast engineers that accompanied the bus here. This Great British Week, along with the air show, has indeed witnessed the most impressive contingent of dignitaries from the UK flying in as well. This includes His Royal Highness Prince Andrew, among other senior British government officials. Yes, the British technology is well displayed at the air show in many different fields, all highly sophisticated. In fact, the Eurofighter is here, along with something a little older, the Spitfire. And according to Martin Whitaker, one of the organisers of the Great British Week, this particular Spitfire actually saw action in World War II. It's got 2.5 kills apparently, and as Martin said, quite what the half is, we don't know. Then it was sold to the Irish, who put another seat in the back, so a 2-seater Spitfire. Now if you mention the Spitfire to Paul Fraser of Radio Bahrain fame, then he bursts into nostalgia. This is the Bahrain International Defence Exhibition and Conference. Now, it's the 2017, the very first exhibition of its type here in Bahrain. There are 118 exhibitors from 60-odd countries with 115 stands. And as you'll see around, on display is an awful lot of military hardware, which is not only strategic, but of course sales are involved in this as well. The exhibition is under the patronage of His Highness Brigadier General Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Now, he was deputised at the press conference by Brigadier Hamid Al Noaimi. Also on the press conference panel was His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, who's chairman of Derasat, chairman of MEMAC as well. Sheikh Khalid bin Hamoud Al Khalifa, who's the CEO Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority, and Tim Porter, who's managing director of Clarion Defence and Security.
Well, with every exhibition, there will always be sales. This is obviously an exhibition. We have more than 180 exhibiting companies, and with that obviously there's international appetite. There are delegations from many different parts of the world participating and showing keen an interest in military equipment, technology, and systems. The companies showcasing are exhibiting their latest technologies, the latest systems, their latest equipment in a tri-service expo, which is the first in the region. There are demonstrations around the island. There's a shooting range, there's parachute demonstrations, there's ship displays, there's vehicle displays, all around Bahrain, different locations. So it all will happen simultaneously with the conference and with
This story is the opposite of now you see it, now you don't. This is because it simply wasn't there the last time you looked. Until Thursday night, January the 30th, as we came out of the brilliant new Mina Salman underpass, heading north towards Hid, I'm sure many of you noticed what looked like a steel bridge sitting off to the right. I guess you, like me, thought it was probably some internal walkway to the ships or something. The spot is where the big car transporter ships and passenger liners used to dock before they moved to the Khalifa bin Salman port. It's 122 meters long, it's 16 meters wide, it's 21.4 meters high. What is it? It's a steel bridge, a tied arch bridge to be exact, and it's here in Bahrain, next to the Naval Support Activities Unit here, and it's over a major highway linking the south of the island to the north in Hid. Now, I did often wonder how the new section of the old Naval Support Activities was to link to the old. I imagined months of traffic jams as a bridge was built across, or tunnels run underneath, the latter not being a suitable option because too many important utilities such as water supplies, etc. lie under the road there. It was built off to one side of the major highway here, which is next to the Naval Support Activities Unit. And had they built this bridge across that highway, obviously it would have disrupted everything for many, many months indeed. So they didn't do that. They built the bridge off to the side, and if you look behind me now, you'll see some bogies. Those bogies are familiar to you because they are the same bogies, the very, very same bogies that transport the NASA space shuttle. They've shipped them in, and those bogies are now moving that bridge from one side to the other, and in a couple of hours the whole bridge will be laid down, and once again you have a major highway opened up with no disruption. So this novel solution was born. A tied arch bridge was to be straddled across the main highway, joining what we can now perhaps call NSA 1 to NSA 2, which was separated by this 6-lane major artery. And all of this was to be done overnight. In fact, can you imagine a lot of people in Bahrain will be getting up tomorrow morning, driving down this highway and saying, where did that come from? Mounted on the Sarens Group's self-propelled modular multi-wheeled low-profile bogies, the bridge started its move on Saturday evening at approximately 11:30 p.m. It was pretty much in place by 12 noon on Friday morning, a very delicate nudge, shift, move, slow, nudge again procedure. In fact, the bogies have a top speed of around 5 meters per minute, which is quite fast if one considers the size of the structure, over 5,500 metric tons, including the lifting beams, and all these bogies have to be synchronized. To onlookers, it was extremely hard to notice any movement at all, but if one looks away for a moment, then back, the bridge seems to loom bigger each time as it approaches you. With the main road closed for the night, the bridge kicked off, zigzagging into position for a straight run across the highway, a painfully slow, meticulous undertaking to ensure no stress on the structure. The project cost just under $8 million and down to the Naval Support Activities, or NSA as I mentioned. Built by Bahrain's JV contract NAS under the Construction Representatives, which is the US Army Corps of Engineers, who are always present on site. Not operational yet, but as of this sunny next day report, the project duration is 730 days, with completion by the 23rd of August 2014. That will be when vehicles such as electric carts and indeed emergency utilities, if necessary, will be able to go about their business unhindered from one side of the highway to the other. Partners for this project include the Port Authority, Bahrain's Works, Finance and Interior Ministries, plus the Electricity and Water Authority, along with the Bahrain Defense Force. Well, it's over 14 hours since the start of this operation to straddle a major highway with a big iron bridge. And as you can see, it's there, it's in place, but it's not quite on its foundations yet. The trolleys are still underneath and the jack's jacking it up, but it will be very soon. One thing though, the highway is open again and there is a bridge in place. So for we who traverse the bridge every single day, well, the bridge wasn't there yesterday, and look at these cars going underneath now. And I guarantee that most of those drivers are saying, huh? That wasn't there yesterday. This is Greg Hopkins for Bahrain Channel 55.
One offers this, one offers that, but there's only one that offers all. When the cards are stacked, the City Life credit card is always on top. Don't choose a color, choose the City card for your city. Introducing City Life credit cards with City Dollar rewards. The City Life credit card is accepted everywhere. You can travel or just use your city dollars to upgrade. Get away, stay anywhere with special offers at selected hotels, discount dining and other big savings. You can buy online and get it shipped from the UK or US with Globe Shoppers. Pay everything, every time with your City Life credit card and stack up those city dollars, which can be redeemed for a wealth of goods and much, much more. And your earned city dollars never expire. Don't be one in a million. Get rewarded every time you use your City Life credit card. From here at home to wherever you go, there's a world of rewards in one card. City Life.
Comlux, the aviation group, had a substantial presence at the Bahrain International Air Show. Comlux is a leading VIP charter service, operating with an extensive fleet of aircraft, which ranges from the Bombardier and Hawker business jets up to the large luxury cabins of the Airbus A319 and now the Boeing 767-200 version. Recently purchased was 3 more A320neos. Now, beyond charter operations, Comlux offers a comprehensive set of services to VIP customers who wish to have their own aircraft managed personally and professionally. So this includes aircraft management, sales and acquisitions, cabin design and completion and maintenance, and engineering services. Facilities and offices are situated around the world, and in Bahrain, which is home to cargo line Texel Air, which now has a cooperation agreement with Comlux. This offers a new VIP service center focused on Middle East customers. At something like 12,000 feet, on our way to Sahir and the Bahrain International Air Show, Chairman and CEO of Comlux, Richard Gaona, he made the announcement.
Because in 2016 we were granted by Boeing this service warranty facility, we performed warranty work for them. And because Airbus approved our facility in America as the first service center for VIP aircraft in the world, we have decided to open a facility here in the region,
which includes full double-bedded private bedrooms and conference rooms. Seating is business class-like in one section, with larger than normal economy seating back aft. This layout is obviously designed for entire company complements or delegations to be comfortably accommodated. So there it was, a quick chat, along with some very luxurious nibbles, and it was all over. However, along the way, I managed to get a few minutes with Comlux's down-to-earth and extremely pleasant and approachable chairman and CEO, Richard